Going on AMR.FM, about to go into the Cat's Den with John Farmer, known as Johnny Cat. Tonight we'll be talking about new music and Music Slam, the music festival. Who knows what else we'll be talking about. So, let's go. This would be John Farmer of Utah Musicians Radio, otherwise known as UMR, and then it's now also AMR.
AMR.FM.
Johnny Cat.
That's right. Yes.
In light of your need of a little caffeine, we have Starbucks. We're going to call them the unofficial sponsor right now.
Jody Whitesides is looking for a corporate sponsor, ladies and gentlemen.
Starbucks, pay attention.
Say such nice things about Spotify these days. What's your take, Professor Whiteside?
Why people are not really happy with the whole concept of Spotify happens to be with the way the royalties are working.
Is that the same with Pandora as well?
The same with Pandora. In fact, it was Pandora that really sparked the outcry when they tried to get this whole bill passed with Congress asking for an additional 85% discount on the discount they're already getting.
Was it 85? I thought it was 50.
No, they were asking for an additional 85% off of the discount that they were already getting.
How the hell are they getting?
Well, it didn't get any.
No, I know, but I mean, then basically, what, free?
Well, it's coming pretty darn close. Now, a stream, and the cheapest stream that I have seen as a royalty so far through Pandora and Spotify and whatnot is less than...
tenth of 1 cent.
It's less than a tenth of 1 cent, and it's way less than that. In fact, it's borderline
really?
A thousandth of a cent. Or a hundredth of a cent. Maybe a thousandth is a little far, but it's a hundredth of a cent.
So it takes 100 sales to make 1 cent on
No,
royalties.
it would take longer than that even. So yeah, it goes beyond that. It takes a lot of spins to get up to a cent. Now, on the flip side of this...
Fucking joke. See the problem with the industry, people?
The problem is that where Pandora was trying to get off on it, and where I'm sure Spotify was keeping their fingers crossed for the whole situation,
sure,
is that Spotify, Pandora, XM, Sirius, all of the digital services have to pay a third royalty in addition to the writers and the publishers.
Right.
And that third royalty is the artist itself. So say that I end up doing a Michael Jackson song. If it gets played on radio, the writer of the song gets paid, the publisher that owns the song gets paid.
Sure.
I do not. Even though it's my performance of that song, I do not get paid. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, no. And
that's how traditional radio still works. That's how TV still works.
Right.
And that's one of the things that's starting to change with the whole concept of how royalty structures happen here in America. Because in every other country in the world, every other country but maybe 4, and America is like number 5.
Right.
That does not pay the artist royalty on a performance. So that's where part of that issue comes from. They're saying that it's breaking their bank. But here's the real crux of this issue. When Pandora is saying, oh, well, traditional radio only pays 4% of their income to royalty payments, we're paying 50 to 60%. The difference is that if you multiply out the number of advertisements that you hear on traditional radio compared to what you hear on a Pandora or Spotify, it's about 13 times different. You will hear 13 times less ads on a digital radio station than you would on a traditional terrestrial radio station.
Right.
That 13 times difference closes that gap from 50% to 4%. If they advertised 13 times more in their digital radio stuff, it would equal the same amount that they currently pay as traditional radio.
Right.
But they're afraid to do that. Because apparently there's too much consumer backlash kind of thing.
Oh yeah, well, because they went in free and now you got to pay, or there's going to be more commercials and everybody's going to just tune them out and just say, Jesus, you're just like every other radio station. Yeah.
But will people actually leave that?
In a bedroom before time. In a bedroom before time. Johnny Cat. Nice, man.
You owe me a Coke.
That's a 6-pack of beer for my kidneys to strain through again.
Oh, well, yeah, I could use a 6-pack of beer.
On Utah Musicians Radio, heard all around the world on American Musicians Radio, we are moving into bigger and better things. And so we're out of here. Thanks again for listening to the Cat's Den here on American Musicians Radio. Have a great one. Here is Jody Whitesides with Hero Unexpected.
Have a good night. My presence on Johnny Katz in the Cat's Den, AMR.FM, causes listenership, not
Readership. Wow. People are so
Causes
excited they
readership.
go and read a book.
They can read a book because the numbers go through the roof. No, it's good stuff. Did you listen? Johnny Cat, Jody Whitesides in the den. Well, the den is now over, so that was a fun show.
It was.
We had a good time.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna
Yes.
get back in my car, and he's gonna do whatever it is JC does.
Go home. Go to bed. I've been up since 5 a.m.
In a bedroom before time.
Holy shit, I've been up 19 hours.
That's a long damn time.